Are you guilty? Guilty of procrastinating, guilty of not taking action, guilty of being controlled by fear, your mind? Well, if that is you, then this video will be extremely useful for you, because in this video I'll be showing you how you can reduce fear, reduce the chances that you'll procrastinate, because this is what I've used in my personal development by my coaches, which have literally transformed my life. So if you're not getting results right now, then pay close attention, especially towards the end, where I'm revealing my biggest insight as to how I've transformed my life from an average employee working in a firm with no clue as to what I'm going to do in the future, to a life of abundance where I'm working my business, I'm transforming lives right now. So pay close attention right now. Now, before I begin revealing my insights, it's alright, by the way, if I share with you a personal story of mine, and this was the turning point of what I've become today, transforming to become a successful entrepreneur. The story goes along the line of this. I remember I was reading the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I'm pretty sure you may have known what that book is. If you haven't read it, by the way, do check it out, because I really recommend that, because it really transforms your mindset of how you view money. I remember sitting down reading that book, and Robert Kiyosaki, he was saying, the best investment you can make is to invest yourself in sales skills. And I remember reading the page, and he sent his son, well, he was told by his rich dad to enroll in 0x because they've got the best sales course. And he said to Robert, if you want to be successful in life, the one skill you got to master is selling. And that immediately made an impact on me, and I said, selling? I've never done it before in my life. I worked in legal, finance, but I never got a sales role. So I immediately said, no, I can't do it. Because I had a belief that if I've no experience in sales, how can I sell? You know, that's the belief I had back then. And so months, years have gone by where I just literally haven't thought about becoming an entrepreneur, because I was just working in a firm, you know, not really happy in my life, and I had no confidence to sell. I wasn't positive, I was negative in regards to my ability to communicate with people. So before, my communication skills was terrible. I couldn't really talk to clients properly, and it really let me down. And so my job performance back when I was working in law firms, it wasn't too great, because I couldn't really communicate properly, and let alone public speak. If you know from my previous videos, I used to be a really terrible public speaker. I couldn't speak in public. I used to shake in public, and so that day I just felt I didn't want to take my career to the next level, to become an entrepreneur, because I knew deep down, my heart said, Matthew, if you want to make your one life big, one life full of abundance, because I believe you only got one life to live, and are you going to dabble and just be an average person, or are you going to do whatever it takes to make that life truly living? So I told myself, hey, how about I give it a go? And it was very difficult back then. So I remember hearing my colleagues' voices, like, Matthew, you can't sell. You know, all you do is do documents at work. You cannot sell. And I remember one of my other mentors very early on, he said, Matthew, you got to be a very good salesperson to make money, and you are not working in sales right now, you can't sell. And my parents also said, Matthew, you need a lot of experience to sell. And so all these voices in my head, they're telling me, don't touch sales, it's bad for you. Just stay where you are, stay comfortable. And that's what I believed back then. Until one defining moment, my coach, current coach right now, he told me, Matthew, you've got limiting beliefs. Straight in my eyes. He kind of attacked me in the first. I was like, whoa, what'd you do to me? And he said, Matthew, it doesn't matter about what others said. You've got a blockage, internal blockage in regards to selling right now. I can see it, but I see your potential. This is why I'm offering to coach you. And I'm like, yeah, I'll join your program, your coaching and speaking program, I'll do it. And he revealed to me all his secrets in regards to how it's all about your mindset. I had internal blockages because of the past. And this is the biggest insight I want to tell you right now. This is exactly what my coach told me. what I implemented, and then now I'm running a really cool online business. And the one paradigm shift I've had in regards to my mindset shift was, this is how human psychology works. They attribute the past to the present. So before, I was told by my parents, my colleagues, everyone, you can't sell, Matthew, because you haven't done sales before. So that was my limiting belief in regards to selling. And as soon as I removed that, I said, whoa, that was what I was conditioned to believe. Remember, a belief is basically what I mean. A belief means certainty as to a certain feeling at a particular point of time. So back then, I believed that I can't sell because I never done it before. But what my coach told me was, you have to believe that you can do it and let go of those limiting beliefs. And this is what I did. I pretend that I'm an extremely good salesperson. So let's say you want to approach a girl, but you've never done it before, to get your first girlfriend. To get the confidence, just pretend that you've dated 100 women before. Approach with that mindset. And I guarantee you, instead of feeling, oh, I'm a bit nervous talking to her, will she say no, she might reject me? Do not do that. Just pretend in your head, it might be hard to pretend, but just pretend you're confident, pretend you're positive, pretend you've dated 100 women. And you'll find that your aura, your confidence, your positivity, that will shine through, and that will land you the girl. And this is what I've done in sales. So I pretended that I'm a good salesperson when I met my first client, and my confidence shone through, and I was able to make that close on my first client. And it was not easy, but I believe in myself. Life is all about you believing you can do it. If you've got a negative limiting belief as to your potential, then your whole potential will fall short of your potential. I believe every single person out there, including you, you've got potential to succeed. Look at all the top 1%, the billionaires. The one thing that distinguishes them, 1% from the average person, is their belief, their mindset in regards to selling, in regards to being able to achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. It could be just running a business with clothing, it could be just babysitting, but whatever it may be, believe you can do it, and that will transform your life. I guarantee you that this is what I've done to transform my life. Make sure you believe in yourself, be positive, be confident. Even though there are days when maybe low, just say to yourself, look, I've got this. It's a short fallback. I was negative before in regards to my sales skills, my public speaking. I can never talk in front of a camera, I can never talk in front of a crowd, and people always put me down in regards to my potential to succeed. But I let go of that belief because I believe that I can do it. I believe I'm a speaker. I believe I can become a successful entrepreneur. And once I believe in that, my whole life changed. And this is what made the biggest impact in my life today. So just summarizing what I've said, in order to achieve different results in life, if you want to take that next step further up on the success ladder, all you got to do is change the way you view yourself, view events. It's a mindset game. If you change your mindset in regards to how you view certain events, then you notice that when you look at things differently, you can see opportunities that come to you. Before, when I had a negative internal blockage in regards to selling and public speaking, whenever I heard the word speaking and sales, my brain just shuts off. But as soon as you install a new pair of lenses, your brain starts to open up to new ideas, and this is where you attract new opportunities. Does that make sense? So the first step is to allow in new ideas. Remove all your limiting beliefs in regards to what happened to you in the past. Before, I could not talk at all in front of people, but I let that go. I'm like, okay, I stuffed up in the past, but in the future, I believe I can achieve a lot more if I remove whatever the past has taught me. This is what I've done in order to achieve my current success at the moment. So I believe everyone can utilize this technique. Just believe whatever you're confident, believe you're positive, and you'll find that it's much easier to tackle obstacles with that new belief. So install new beliefs, view your circumstances differently, and you'll find your results will change. As Albert Einstein once said, his famous quote, which I love, I always repeat this: insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So if you view events, view yourself view your ability to succeed the same, you'll stay the same. But once you make the minor tweaks, once you view yourself differently, then that is what will create the biggest change in your life. So start viewing things differently, and let me know how you go in the comments box below once you've applied this new technique. Thank you very much for listening to this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a like button and comment below as to what your biggest insight is for today, and share this video to someone who requires a bit more confidence and positive. So I believe this content is very useful for a lot of people out there. And thank you very much for listening. And as always, make sure you trust your instinct, your gut, because that is what leads you to the right path. Don't listen to your head, the fear factor. Trust your instinct and take action so that you can unleash the true potential that's within you. I'll see you on the next video soon. Take care.